on your side. This is WHAS 11 News.
Good Saturday morning, Kentuckiana. It's 7 o'clock and 62 degrees. So great to see you. I'm Tabney Dozier. We are continuing to follow breaking news this morning. 2 people are recovering after a car plowed into the Thoroughbred Lounge in Shively. The car was removed from that strip club within the last 30 minutes. And this happened just after 3 a.m. at the location on 7th Street Road and Berry Boulevard. Witnesses tell us 2 people were inside that car when it lost control, hit a guardrail and the neighboring liquor store before stopping into the Thoroughbred Lounge. Both people, we're told, have been taken to the hospital. More breaking news at this hour. Indiana State Police say 4 missing children are believed to be in extreme danger with their mother. They're asking you to be on the lookout for these 4 children on your screen, ranging from ages 1 to 8 years old. The children were last seen 2 days ago in West Lafayette, Indiana. That's about 3 hours north of Louisville, just outside Indianapolis. Detectives say the children were likely abducted by their mother, 27-year-old Victoria Wharton. Right now, the suspect's vehicle is not known at this time. If you see these children or have any information, you are urged to call 911. Now, let's get you outside for a live look over downtown Louisville. This is our Jeffersonville, Indiana camera. Gorgeous weather on tap for today, especially for those aspiring artists auditioning for the Kentuckiana Idol. It is also good weather for our car enthusiasts, and that's where we find our Reed Yaten. He's live at the Expo Center for the Street Rod Nationals. Good morning to you, Reed.
Hey, good morning, Tabney. What a fun morning we're having. Telling you, Jim, you're on your way to a big day here today. This place is crawling with people already.
Oh, I'll tell you what, they're out ready to go. This is an exciting day.
We're at the Expo Center Street Rod Nationals here in Louisville. They've taken over, and we are car crazy this morning. We freely admit it. We're going to have an award of another car coming up for another WHAS staffer. Our director this hour, Brandon, got one picked out for him. Took care of Director Barry last hour. Brandon, you're up shortly. Right now, we got to share this forecast with you. Guess what the temperature is? Okay, this is the 5th day of August. Temperature at this hour in Louisville is 58 degrees.
Man,
is that unreal or not?
That's unreal.
You know, the weather just hadn't been the same since guys walked on the moon.
Oh, I'll tell you,
it changed it all. This afternoon, we top out around 80 degrees, low 80s. Comfortable day today. Pretty much the same thing tomorrow, a degree or 2 one way or the other. Then we'll look, tomorrow the clouds will be on the increase, and afternoon, particularly end of the evening hours, got a better chance for rain developing. But in the meantime, we're going to be dry. Enjoy your Saturday Kentuckiana Idol Day. Street Rod's in town, and the Bats play ball tonight. Want to say good morning to Mark over in Virginia, watching on the second screen this morning. He's car crazy, and man, this draws a lot of people. So if you can't be here, stream it. We stream it on the internet for you. Good to have you, Mark. Now, our director, Barry. Barry is just a super guy to work with and a super guy all the way around. This car, Jim, look at this. This, Brandon, not Barry. Brandon, I'm sorry. Forgive me. They change at the top of the hour there. This is a Mercury.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Late 40s Mercury convertible. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, piece of art right here.
I love the front end. Look at the parking. Well, they call them parking lights. Look at the parking lights on this thing. Let's go down the side and take a look at this interior, Jim. These are comfortable seats in this car.
Oh, I tell you, and you know, of course, it's not the stock seat, but it is a comfortable seat.
If
you look at it, they're built for today's highways to comfort, go down the road.
Okay. Finally, the owner's out of Cincinnati, but he's got in this car under the hood a Police Interceptor Ford engine, 4-liter engine. This thing will run. Finally, as I leave you, look at those hubcaps, man. Big white wall tires, hubcaps, 47 Mercury. This is total class. Brandon, congratulations, and Tabney, I'll see you in about 20 minutes.
Okay, Reed, talk soon. A memorial held overnight for a little boy who was killed when he was hit by an SUV while riding his bike. Right now, no charges are expected to be filed against that driver. WHAS 11's Heather Fontaine went back to the scene where she found a crowd of people remembering the 6-year-old.
In the last few days of summer vacation, this family never thought they'd be coming together like this.
If you met Malik, you would instantly be drawn to him because he was that type of child.
Malik Thomas was just 6 years old. The little boy was riding his bike down Farnsley Road when he was hit and killed by an oncoming SUV, only a few blocks from his home.
His life got taken by doing just typical kid stuff, and it's so sad.
His mom says he loved to ride his bike.
He was ready. He said, Mama, I'm ready. I'm a big boy now. And he got on there and he just started riding.
His mother says Farnsley Road off of Cane Run Road wasn't his typical route.
What bothers me, he usually don't even come up here. You can ask like the neighbors. He stays in the court area. He just don't usually ride up this way.
Police say they are not pressing any charges at this point. His family at peace with that, as long as the driver wasn't speeding.
If the police don't find no wrongdoing, then I'm okay with it.
And even offering their own prayers to the driver.
I don't know how he may be feeling right now, but I can imagine that he could be not having good night's sleep, just like we're not having good night's sleep.
Little Malik was ready to start the first grade.
He was ahead of his time, and I love him so much. He was going to be something.
His family leaning on each other as they mourn the loss of little Malik. Heather Fountain, WHAS 11 News.
There's been a lot of heartache in the last few days for this family. Their grandfather also passed away this week. The 137th Fancy Farm Picnic gets underway this afternoon. Governor Matt Bevin's office says the governor will skip the event, but Attorney General Andy Beshear already confirmed his attendance, meaning his feud with Bevin could be one-sided at the political event. It is a Kentucky tradition dating back to 1880. Political speeches start this afternoon around 2 Central Time. That's in Graves County in western Kentucky. Well, are you ready for some stardom? Today could be your first stop, and WHAS 11 wants to help you get there. We're teaming up with 4th Street Live to host Kentuckiana Idol. Registration for our open auditions is from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 4th Street Live. You'll perform in front of our judges. The Kentuckiana Idol winner receives a silver ticket and will go directly to the second round of American Idol. 4 runner-ups will receive a front-of-the-line pass to audition at the American Idol bus tour in Louisville on August 30th. Derek Rose and Anna Rivera will be your hosts, and make sure you join us at 9 this morning. GMK's Jonathan Wall will be live from 4th Street, talking with organizers ahead of this big event. To see the rules, we have you linked up. Just head to WHAS11.com. We are just a few hours away from the Splash and Dash 5K run happening on the waterfront. More than 700 participants splashed through a 5K course while raising money for Norton Children's Hospital. Runners and walkers will pass through 13 splash zones along a 5K or 1K course. The competitive Runner's Wave kicks off at 9 a.m. with 5 more waves to follow. The family-friendly 1K starts at 10. Just for Kids Zone featuring inflatables, rock climbing, and several informational booths will also be available. A new restaurant in the Highlands now looking for a new owner. When we come back, why the current owner of the cereal box is looking to put the business in someone else's hands.